Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. With one more grammar based video, I am Ikram and you are watching my YouTube channel English with Ikram. Today it's session number 5. Session number 5 of grammar based MCQs. As I have told you that this is a series of ETEA, NTAs and such sort of tests in which I upload two sort of videos, grammar based and vocabulary based. And in all type of tests, whether it's ETEA, it's NTAs, it's NERS, GIK, G, NEET, any sort of MCQs based tests, there are two types of questions from English. The first one is grammar based, and when I say grammar based, I mean all parts of speech, all sort of tenses and passivization, narration, anything that is based on grammar. You know, grammar is a vast field. So I have uploaded 4 videos, and all the 4 videos, grammar based videos, were based on almost tenses. And today it's session number 5, grammar based video. Again, this is based on tenses. And I have told you that if your concept is clear, if your concept of structure, sense and application about tenses is clear, you can attempt any type of question that will be given there in your ETEA, NTS, any size sort of paper. Right? Today I will discuss some more MCQs and check your grammar level, the level of your grammar. MCQ, let's get started. MCQ number 1. The members dash for a new committee in the coming meeting. I have told you that you have to determine two things: the structure and the sense. The structure of the sentence and sense of the sentence, which I have discussed in detail in my tenses video of tenses. There is a playlist in which I have uploaded 4 different videos: sense, application, structure, and everything related with tenses. You have to make the concept clear, then you will be able to attempt any type of MCQ, any type of question, whether it's sentence correction, sentence completion, or direct size sort of blanks. So look at the structure of the sentence. The members dash for a new committee in the coming meeting. The first thing that you are supposed to do, you have to determine the sense. What the sense of the sentence can be. The members dash for a new committee in the coming meeting. The members are supposed to do something in a coming meeting, and the options are: the members were voting, the members are voting, the members had voted, the members have voted. Now if you look at the options and the sense is about future, I have discussed that we can use were, we cannot use were for future. Are voting, we can use is and are for future. I have discussed in the sense of this present continuous tense. Had voted, we can never use for future. Have voted, we can never use for future. So out of these 4 options, the correct option can be are voting. If you remember, if you watch my video sense of the tenses, in present continuous tense I discussed different application, different uses of this tense. I told you that we can also use this tense for future. He is getting married the next week. Excuse me. So this is the same sort of sense. The correct option would be: the members are voting for a new committee in the coming meeting. The thing they are going to do in future. So we can also use present continuous tense for future. I have discussed different uses of present continuous tense. It can be used for momentary action. It can be used for an action that's going on nowadays, and it can also be used for an action that will occur in future, that's going to be happen in future. So this is an action that will occur in future, in coming meeting. So correct option would be here, or voting, right? So sense is very important. If you haven't watched that video, sense of the tenses, you can watch that video again, right? MCQ number 2. They dash ready for this moment for weeks. Again, look at the sense of the sentence. What the sense can be? इस सेंटेंस को देख के आपके ज़हन में इस सेंटेंस का सेंस क्या आता है? They dash ready for this moment for weeks. They get ready, they are getting ready, or they will get ready, they have been getting ready. वो इस लम्हे के लिए हफ्तों से तैयार थे, तैयारी कर रहे थे. तो I have told you that whenever we talk about an action that started in the past, continue till present and still continue, it is present perfect continuous where we use since and for. If you have this concept in your mind, you will definitely opt the right option. They have been getting ready. This is the right option. They have been getting ready for this moment for weeks. If you translate this sentence from English to Urdu, वो कई हफ्तों से इस लम्हे के लिए तैयार थे, लम्हे के लिए तैयारी कर रहे थे, इस मोमेंट के लिए वो कई हफ्तों से तैयारी कर रहे थे. तो here time of the past is there, a specific time has been given. So whenever we talk about such sort of action that started in the past and time of the past is given and that action is in progress till present and still continue, it is present perfect continuous. If you just talk about an action that's going on now, there is no reference of the past, then this is present continuous. But when we give the reference of the past, a specified time is given, then that is present perfect continuous. So here the right option would be, they have been getting ready for this moment for weeks. Right? I hope this is my video number 5. And I've been discussing all the time this such sort of sentences just to make your concept clear. If you have watched my video sense of the tenses, then I don't think that there is any problem for you to attempt such sort of MCQs. If you still feel any problem, if you are not able to attempt these MCQs, it means there is something wrong with the concept. Watch that video again and try to make your concept clear. उस वीडियो को, टेंसेस की वीडियो को सेंस एंड एप्लीकेशन, सेंस ऑफ द टेंसेस, ये दो डिफरेंट उसमें वीडियोस हैं, सेंस और एप्लीकेशन. इसको आप बार बार देखेंगे तो आपका कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर हो जाएगा. और जब आपका कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है, फिर क्वेश्चन की जिस तरह का भी क्वेश्चन हो, एमसीक्यूज जिस तरह का भी हो, आप उसको अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं. लेट्स लुक MCQ number 3. The pilgrims dash at the airport last night. Just looking at the sentence, your mind should strike. There is something, there is one point which makes the sense clear. फौरन आपको स्ट्राइक होना चाहिए, ये पॉइंट है जिससे कॉन्सेप्ट अगर आपका क्लियर है तो दिस इज द पॉइंट. नाउ आई कैन आइडेंटिफाई द सेंस ऑफ द टेंस. आपको फौरन स्ट्राइक करेगा कि इस पॉइंट से, इस वर्ड से, इस टेंस का, इस सेंटेंस का मेरा सेंस क्लियर हो गया. अब जब आप 4 ऑप्शन देखेंगे, द पिलग्रिम्स आर अराइव्ड एट द एयरपोर्ट लास्ट नाइट, द पिलग्रिम्स विल अराइव एट द एयरपोर्ट लास्ट नाइट, द पिलग्रिम्स अराइव्ड एट द एयरपोर्ट लास्ट नाइट, or the pilgrims have arrived, another option. So if you just look at the structure of the sentence or the sense of the sentence, just this one word I have discussed in detail when I discuss past indefinite, simple past tense, and then I try to remove the confusion that normally people have in between simple past and present perfect. The difference is, whenever we talk about an action that occurred in the past, completed in the past, there is no concern of present. Action occurred in the past, finished in the past, and the time of the past is given, then that is simple past tense. But when an action starts in the past, the symptom of that action can be seen, or that action occurred very close to present and the time of the past is not given, then that is present perfect. Here it's very simple, time of the past is there. It's so simple, you can't mix it with present perfect. It is clear that this is simple past tense. So the right option would be arrived. The pilgrims arrived at the airport last night. If you watch that video, sense of the tenses or the uses of the tenses, I have discussed in detail all the uses of simple past tense. Where can we use simple past tense? Where can we apply simple past tense? And where can we apply present perfect tense? That's why I am focusing on the tenses, the simple sense of the tenses again and again, because the concept is very important. Concept clear, there will be no problem for you, right? So the pilgrims arrived at the airport last night, because last night is there, time of the past is there. तो आप बिल्कुल आंखें बंद करके you will you will choose the right option where you see that there is simple past tense, right? Number 4, my uncle is kind man, but he dash too much. Again, look at the sense. My uncle is a kind man, but he dash too much. But he is talking too much. But he was talking too much. But he talks too much. But he will be talking too much. What do you think? Before I tell you the right option, pick the right option yourself. Again, look at the sense of the sentence, the structure of the sentence. My uncle is a kind man. It is something that is his permanent habit, his nature. He is a kind man. So again here we are talking about his nature. And whenever we describe nature, we use simple present tense. I have discussed the uses, the application of simple present tense, that this tense is used for something permanent, for nature, for permanent habit, for routine life, for repeated actions. Any action that you do on permanent basis, that is your routine, that is your nature. So here, this is nature of his uncle or my uncle. He is a kind person, but this is something not good about his nature, that he talks too much. We have to pick the right option, which is something permanent. We have to use simple present tense. We can't say that he is a kind person, but he is talking too much. Now, both the things are contrary to one another. Here it is simple present tense, that he is a kind person. Again here we will pick the simple present tense, something that is permanent. He talks too much. We can't say that he will be talking too much, or he is talking too much, or he was talking too much. The right option would be he talks too much. Okay, is it clear? Number 5, I dash my leg when I was playing football last week. Number 5 is I dash my leg when I was playing football last week. Again, look at the sense of the sentence, that I break my leg. The next option is I broken my leg. I have broken my leg, I will break my leg, or I broke my leg. These are 4 options. I break, I broke, I will break, I have broken. Again, look at the sense. When I was playing football last week, again I have told you that there is a combination of simple past and past continuous tense whenever you want to describe anything that occurred in the past. I have discussed in detail that whenever you want to discuss any incident in the past, you use simple past and past continuous tense. Any action that occurred in the past, and when during a process, anything that was in progress, during that process another action completed, another action occurred. So it is simple past tense. So past continuous tense is always with simple past tense. Past continuous tense cannot make any sense alone. I have discussed this thing in detail while discussing past continuous tense, the sense or application of this tense. So here the right option would be I broke my leg when I was playing football last week. This would be the right option. When I was playing football last week, I broke my leg. So whenever an action was in progress in between two specific 2 points in the past and another action occurred, it would be in simple past tense. The next is number 6. The postman dash already. There is no letter for you. Again, look at the sense of this sentence. It is an action that has occurred very close to present, because the postman has arrived and the person is looking at the mail and he is telling the other person that the postman, there is no letter for you. It means that this sentence is about an action that has occurred very close to present. So obviously, whenever we talk about an action that occurred close to present, just now we use present perfect tense. I have discussed this in detail in the uses of the tenses, in the sense of the tenses. So here the right option would be the postman has come already. There is no letter for you. The postman has come already. There is no letter for you. An action that occurred very close to present. That's why he is telling that he has come already. I have searched all the mail and there is any letter for you. So here the right option would be has come. You can't say the postman came already. You can't say had come or will come. So here the right option, you have to choose this one, has come, because this is an action that occurred very close to present. Next, now in these two MCQs, your concept about these two tenses will be totally clear. Just be concentrated. All the books dash, no, not this one, the next one. All the books dash to me. I love books. All the books belong to me. I love books. All the books are belonging to me. I love books. All the books belonging to me. I love books. So what do you think? Which can be the right option? This is again a fact, a thing that's permanent. Whenever you describe a fact, a permanent fact, a thing that you think that this is something permanent, that is simple present tense again. It would be all the books belong to me. Sari books मेरी हैं. All the books belong to me. I love books. Here the right option would be all the books belong to me. Again, it's simple present tense. It's I think very simple. The next one is it's 8 a.m. It's very important. It's 8 a.m. Did you take your breakfast? Had you taken your breakfast? Have you taken your breakfast? What do you think? Now again look at the sense. Look at the sentence, the sense of the sentence. The time is 8 a.m. Obviously the time of the morning. You're asking somebody about his taking breakfast. सुबह का टाइम 7-8 बजे आप किसी से पूछते हैं नाश्ता किया आपने. मैं जानबूझ के इस बात को उर्दू में कर रहा हूँ ताकि मैं आपको हिंट ना दे दूँ इंग्लिश में. आप पूछते हैं किसी से 7, 7:30, 8 बजे नाश्ता किया है. Now again look at the sense. I am talking about an action that occurred again close to present. अगर 7-8 बजे की बात की जाए तो नाश्ते का टाइम 7-8 बजे से क्लोज होता है. तो आप कैसे पूछेंगे, आप कौन सा टेंस यूज करेंगे? तो आई हैव अगेन एक्सप्लेन इन सेंस एंड एप्लीकेशन ऑफ द टेंसेस. यू विल यूज प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट बिकॉज दिस इज एन एक्शन दैट अकर्ड वेरी क्लोज टू प्रेजेंट. ओके, एक और एग्जांपल. फॉर एग्जांपल डाकिया पोस्टमैन, आमतौर पे आप स्कूल कॉलेज के आप अपने ऑफिस जाते हैं 8 बजे 8:30 बजे. तो डाकिए के आने का टाइम होता है यही 9 बजे का टाइम है फॉर एग्जांपल डाकिए के आने का. तो आप 9, 9:15 इसके अराउंड आप अपने पीएन से पूछते हैं डाकिया आया है. द टाइम इज़ 9 AM, 9, 5, 9, 10 इस तरह का टाइम है. आप उससे इंग्लिश में पूछते हैं, यू वांट टू आस्क इन इंग्लिश दैट वेदर डाकिया आया कि नहीं आया. तो हाउ वुड यू आस्क? यू विल यूज प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट. हैज़ द पोस्टमैन कम? Has the postman arrived? Because this is an action that is very close to present. लेकिन आप 11 बजे ऑफिस पहुँचते हैं. डाकिए का टाइम वही 9 बजे आगे पीछे आने का टाइम है. आप 11 बजे ऑफिस पहुँचते हैं. आप अपने पेन से, अपने मुलाजिम से डाकिए के बारे में पूछते हैं. तो अब आप कैसे पूछेंगे? Now this is an action that occurred in the past. Time of action is in past. That has no concern with present. 11 बजे तो क्यों नहीं बनती, 9 बजे खाने का टाइम है. How would you ask? Did the postman come? Because now this is an action that occurred in the past that normally occurs at 9 AM. So this is past. Something happened, finished in the past. Whether it happened or not, that's past. So you will ask. You will use simple past tense. Did the postman come? Okay. Now I think the concept is clear. It's 8 AM. Have you taken your breakfast? Because this is an action that normally occurs very close to present. You are asking about an action that's very close to present. That time is close to that time, the time of asking. You would say, it's 8 AM. Have you taken your breakfast? Right? You can't say, did you take? Normally you can mix it with did you take. इसका कन्फ्यूजन आपको डिड यू टेक के साथ हो सकता है बिकॉज बोथ आर रिलेटेड विद पास्ट. तो कॉन्सेप्ट दोनों का क्लियर होना चाहिए. इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट एन एक्शन दैट्स वेरी क्लोज टू प्रेजेंट, यू यूज प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट, एंड व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट एन एक्शन दैट occurred in the past and normally times the past is given, then that is simple past tense. In the next MCQ, now confusion will be totally clear. MCQ number 9. Why are you dozing in the class? Have you slept at night? Did you sleep at night? Were you sleep at night? Or could you sleep at night? The same sort of thing. If you see a student dozing in the class at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., talking about in the morning, you see a student in your class, he is dozing. You are asking him about an action that occurred at night. How would you ask? Why are you dozing in the class? Now, this is an action that normally occurs at night. It is about past. You would say, did you sleep? So this is the right option. Did you sleep well at night? रात को सोए थे, अभी क्लास में क्यों आप ऊँग रहे हो? So now you will use simple past tense because you are asking about an action that is related with past, right? So here the right option would be, did you sleep well? Yeah, did you sleep at night? Why are you dozing in the class now at the moment? Right? So here it would be simple past tense. The last MCQ is, he ran as quickly as he can. He could. He did. Now here, he ran, simple past tense. So here we will use simple past tense about his capacity, past capacity, capability that is concerned with the past. It would be, he ran as quickly as he could. इतना तो तेज दौड़ा जितना मैं दौड़ सकता था. Past capability, because here I have used ran. So these were 10 different MCQs. In these MCQs I have discussed almost all sort of tenses again, and I hope that now your concept should be clear. This was my 5th video related with tenses, almost all the tenses. Your concept should be clear now. ये 5वीं वीडियो थी जिसमें मैंने टेंसेस का जिस तरह का कोई भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है वो मैंने डिस्कस किया है, ग्रामर बेस्ड. अब मैं क्वेश्चन को MCQ से हट के करेक्ट द सेंटेंसेस उस तरफ जाऊंगा. अगेन ग्रामर बेस्ड ही होंगी वो सारी चीज़ें, लेकिन क्वेश्चन जो आपके पेपर में आता है डायरेक्ट इस तरह के MCQs 4 ऑप्शंस और समटाइम्स सेंटेंस करेक्शन. तो अब आपने इसी कॉन्सेप्ट अगर आपका क्लियर है, क्वेश्चन जिस तरह भी आएगी बार बार मैं कह रहा हूँ, लेकिन ये प्रैक्टिस आपने कर ली, आपका कॉन्सेप्ट ऑलमोस्ट क्लियर है. अब सेंटेंस करेक्शन के जो क्वेश्चन होंगे वो भी मैं इसी तरह डिस्कस करूँगा. आप कोशिश करें, आप खुद उनको करेक्ट करने की कोशिश करें, बिकॉज इस योर कॉन्सेप्ट इज क्लियर. तो आप किसी तरह का कोई भी क्वेश्चन टेंसेस बेस्ड, ग्रामर बेस्ड आप कर सकते हैं. तो दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे. कीप ऑन वॉचिंग माय वीडियो. अल्लाह हाफिज़.